Insta-snap, good afternoon, what's going on? Some people thought we had fucking died. We haven't died, we're alive. We're in good shape. We're about to embark on 10 days, 14 hours a day of learning, of educating. So we have been resting, hydrating, moving, shaking, lying in the sun today. We got some sun. How you feeling today, babe?
Great.
Feeling fantastic? Yeah. Couple little updates before Robin kicks me out of the room. She's got a coaching session on here in about an hour, is that right?
Yeah.
I put a new video up on YouTube. I sort of posted it here yesterday, but I didn't want to really get on the camera yesterday. Swipe up and you can watch the video. It's a pretty good one. The next point of discussion is a little question of the day that came in last night. Do I have time to do a question of the day?
Yes.
The question is, I'm working at the moment. I'm studying and I'm working and I'm learning and I'm trading and I want to become a full-time trader. I've got the goals, I've got the ambitions. Girlfriend is pissed because I'm putting her last. If you're in the same boat, keep watching. There's a lot to talk about on this one, right? I could talk all day on this topic, like I could most topics. I want to keep it sort of brief. The first thing I want to talk about is last, putting her last. That's an exaggeration. That's not true. You're not putting her last. You're going out with her. If you're going out with someone, if you're doing a relationship, there's 3.5 billion other chicks that you could be doing the relationship with, but you've chosen her. So to say that she's last is an absolute exaggeration. Here's why I want to bring that up though, because if you're with a partner who's doing an emotionally charged exaggeration, if they're exaggerating about anything and they're emotionally charged about it and they're expressing it, understand that that is a sign and a symptom that they have a repression of a fantasy that is not being met. They're attached to some fantasy. In this case, it's probably a fantasy of being first. So I would say to the partner, if she has cooked up in her mind a fairy tale fantasy that she should be number one and you should be putting her first, above your study, above your business, above yourself, if she should be number one, but in actuality she's more like 3 or 4, she'll feel like she's last. So what I would do if I was in that position is I'd say, where did you get this idea that you should be number one? Why would you want a partner to put you first all the time? You would get bored as fuck. What's going on? Don't you have anything else to do with your life? Could you imagine going out with someone? When you go out with them, they quit the job, they stopped their ambition, they threw out their goals, and they dedicated their entire life to sucking you and fucking you and cooking you dinner and serving you, putting you first. You tell them to get the fuck out of here. Maybe after about 2 weeks, because for the first 2 weeks it'll be phenomenal. But if you have any degree of foresight and you play that forward for long enough, you realize that they'll become a massive overdog-underdog split, and there'll be no respect for the underdog. It's not sustainable. And if she actually got what she wanted, if she wanted to be first and she got that after time and after distance, she would say, oh my God, can you please get a hobby? Could you please go and study? Could you go and do something? Because this is getting ridiculous. I'm being smothered. So first and foremost, break a fantasy. However, that's not to ignore the fact that there are a lot of other dynamics in play with this situation. You could be oblivious to what she's bringing into your life, and you could not be appreciating her and respecting her. So there could be something at your end as well. Or maybe she's unfulfilled with her life. Maybe she doesn't know what she's here to do yet. And she sees that you're succeeding, you have ambition, you have a goal, you have a vision. And if you go and get successful, that will throw the power imbalance out even more. That will make her feel more inadequate. So she's sabotaging it. The cure-all to all these dynamics that are probably in play, a little bit of everything could be in play. The cure-all is to find your purpose on earth and go and do it. And when you empower yourself, you can have an empowered relationship. And to loop back to the start of the lesson, that means putting yourself first. You got to put yourself first. You're with you from birth till death. You have to look after yourself. If you don't look after yourself, you can't have a fulfilled relationship. If you don't look after yourself and empower your life first, your own life on your own accord, the best that you can hope for is a sloppy codependency where you both need each other. That's one way to do relationships, or you can both be empowered.